Today I'm standing at the back of the Norwegian Joy, and I'm going to give you in this video 10 reasons why we like cruising better than timeshare. We're going to talk all about it right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy, and today we're going to talk about the 10 reasons that we like cruising better than timeshare. Obviously, the last few years have been challenging for cruising, and this is our first cruise back at sea since the start of the pandemic. And obviously this channel is much more known for timeshare. And don't worry, for the timeshare purists, we love timeshare, and I'll have a future video about the 10 reasons why we love timesharing better than cruising. Before we get into that though, I'd like to ask if you like timeshare content, resort reviews, resort tours, resort videos, and villa tours. I also do timeshare commentary and some news too. Hit subscribe down below, and also click on that notification bell and select all, and you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. So let's get going. We're going to move around the ship here a bit and talk about why we love cruising better than timeshare. So reason number one just happens to be the almost all-inclusive nature of cruising. I mean, when you get on a cruise, you can get off at the end and not have anything on your bill. Now that's a great thing about timeshare as well. When you check in and when you check out, as long as you didn't charge anything to your room, you won't have a bill. You'll have $0 owed. The difference here is with cruising, pretty much all of your beverages, except for alcoholic beverages, are included, and all of your food, unless you dine at some specialty restaurants. But the buffet, main dining room, snacks around the ship, all included in your base cruise fare. So that is one of the great things about cruising. You really don't have any major expenses. You can do this in a budget-friendly way on a cruise ship, pretty much all inclusive. Much different than timeshare, where you at least have to go out and get groceries. You may want to go out to eat. You have to pay for restaurants. If you're going to theme parks, that kind of thing is definitely a bit more expensive, at least food-wise, for timesharing. But cruising, all inclusive. You can go to the buffet, dining room, eat as much as you want. Okay, reason number two now is that you can see many places and you only unpack one time. We're on a cruise here, has 4 ports of call. We left Miami, unpacked our clothes in our cabin, and we visited, like I said, 4 ports: Roatan, Cozumel, Costa Maya, Harvest Caye, which is a private island of Norwegian Cruise Line. So that is one of the good things that cruising has over timeshare. Timeshare, if you go to one place like Orlando or the beach, that's pretty much the only area you see. Cruising, you get to see a lot of different places. So the next advantage for us that cruising has over timeshare, that's number 3, is just excursions. There's so many different options for excursions. When you're on a cruise ship, you can see so many different things when you stop at the different islands and different ports of call. You have anything from jeep tours, island tours, beach stops, shopping tours, adventures, zip lining, animal exhibits, all kinds of stuff. You really don't have so many options with timeshare. Certainly there are things where you can do tours from your resort, so that is kind of a good thing. But cruising, you have options through the ship and private tours as well on land. Definitely one of the great things about cruising. We don't do them nearly as much as we used to, but definitely love the options for excursions. All right, I'm now up here on our cabin veranda, cabin balcony, to talk about the 4th thing that we love about cruising over timeshare, and that just happens to be daily housekeeping. You can't go wrong with daily, even twice daily. They come in, make your bed, tidy up your room, and in the evening they even do turn down service. Something pretty much unheard of in timeshare. There are obviously some places, I believe in Europe and in Asia, maybe some other places around the world, maybe some specific timeshares, but all the places that we own and go to, they pretty much don't have daily housekeeping. That's an added cost that the owners would have to pay for, and we owners don't like our maintenance fees going up. So we don't have daily housekeeping, but that is a great thing about cruising. You come back to your room after breakfast, maybe after lunch, your bed's made, it's tidied up. You come back in the evening, your bed's tidied up. It's definitely a really nice thing to walk in and have a bed made, not having to make it yourself, like we always have to do when we stay in timeshare. Okay, let's talk about reason number 5, and this is a big beef we have with timeshare. And the thing that cruising has better is pool towels. This is a Norwegian cruise line pool towel, and these pool towels are far better than that crap, cheap, thin pool towels that they always seem to have at timeshares. The only ones that we've noticed are actually pretty good are the ones at the Westin. Yeah, the pool towels at timeshares are pretty crappy. One great thing about the towels here, really good ones on board a cruise. All right, the 6th thing that we love about cruising over timeshare is simply the activities. Cruise ships, modern cruise ships anyway, these days, the mega ships have all kinds of activities, from like rock wall climbing to laser tag. We're on the Norwegian Joy, and it even has an electric go-kart racing track. You can't match that at any timeshare that I'm aware of. I mean, we have been to a lot of them. I haven't found go-karts or laser tag. You do obviously have to go off-site, find a place that offers that, pay a fee. Of course, there is fees for laser tag and go-karts here, but great that it's all in one place on the ship if you want to take advantage of it. Lots of great activities going on around the ship to take advantage of. You have trivia, you have games, game shows, all kinds of stuff. Whereas at a timeshare, you might just have maybe trivia by the pool, tie-dye, arts and crafts. On a ship, it goes to a whole nother level. So I'm standing outside the theater here to talk about the next thing, number 7, and that just happens to be the entertainment. So many entertainment choices here on board this cruise ship, and pretty much all the cruise ships we've been on. You don't really find that at a timeshare. You're not going to have Broadway style shows, theatrical appearances, and comedians. You might have a steel drum band and maybe somebody playing the guitar in the evening around the pool, and some basic activities. But yeah, great thing here is all of the entertainment on board a cruise. Right, so I'm inside now, just enjoying a beverage. It's Pepsi, it's okay. And just to talk about one of the other things that we like about cruising over timeshare, and that is adults only areas aboard the ship. You don't really see that in timeshares, at least in the continental United States, because of fair housing laws. But you do here have true adult only areas on board this ship. They have Spice H2O. Some other cruises have the Solarium, Serenity, different areas for their different adult only areas. For you people out there that don't have kids, or maybe you do have kids and you want to get away from kids, you can head to those areas and be truly adults only and kids free. Something you're simply not going to find at a timeshare. Okay, now let's talk about reason number 9 about cruising and why it's better than timeshare, and that is simply the food options available on a cruise versus what's probably available at your timeshare resort that you're staying at. Cruises, they have the buffet, they have the main dining room. Many cruise ships also have like a hamburger bar, a burrito bar, all kinds of food options, maybe even a specific breakfast place, a 24-hour food location. Whereas a timeshare, you might be lucky if you have a pool, bar, and grill. Some timeshares, the bigger ones, might have an on-site full-service restaurant, but for the most part, cruising has far more options when it comes to dining and places to go to eat than when you're staying at a timeshare. And like I mentioned earlier, most of those food venues are actually free of charge, included with your cruise fare. So that's just one of the other things that we love about cruising over timeshare. Okay, I am in the casino to talk about reason number 10 of why a cruise is better than timeshare, and that just happens to be a casino. There aren't many timeshares outside of Vegas that have a casino. So if you like to gamble, if you like to play the slots, play the tables, roll those dice, maybe even roulette, that is the great thing about a cruise, is a casino at sea. sea. All right, so there you have it. What we love about cruising over timeshare. And like I said, I'll be doing another one of these videos of things we like about timeshare versus cruising. And if you want to see that when it's ready, I'll put a link to it right up here. And if you want to see more videos about timeshare, check out the description box below. But otherwise, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help with these videos. Helps to tell YouTube that you like these videos too, and they'll push you more just like it. And also, please be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, remember, the best destination is a cruise ship.